Hey, and welcome to the 4th edition of the broadcast. This half-term there's been a lot going on, including a trip to Cambridge University, the unveiling of a possible uniform change, me doing the Sports Relief Mile, along with many smaller reports, so stay tuned. On the 8th of February, a handful of Year 10 students identified as gifted and talented attended lectures at the Emmanuel College of Cambridge University. The visit included multiple lectures covering maths, science, spoken language, career planning tasks, as well as giving students an insight into university life. There are many changes and developments planned for the school in the coming months, including a proposed change to an academy. One of the things that the school council have been working on this year is a change in our uniform. The school council have gone through many different designs, but have decided on a possible uniform and colours. The proposed uniform has been on display at lunchtimes over the past week, and students are invited to give their views on the proposed ideas. If you have any views or opinions on the uniform, then write or email them to Miss Twiggs. This term, Year 9s and 10 have had an inspirational assembly from a group called Smile. These have involved a presentation on the lives of some individuals, how their lives have changed direction, and how they have overcome many falls and difficulties. The Sandy Upper School Choir attended the Bedford Festival of Music, Speech and Drama on Saturday the 3rd of March. The choir put on a fantastic performance and managed to win the junior choir category. Because they were the only choir in the whole festival to be awarded the top outstanding rating, they were asked to perform at the gala concert at the end of the festival, showcasing very best music and drama items in the festival.
What are your names?
Eddie. Henry.
James. And how did the Bedfordshire Music Festival go on?
Went pretty well.
Yeah, it was really good. We were the only choir to get an outstanding, which is the highest grade you can get. So we won our class, and they invited us back to the gala concert, which is a concert from all the best people come to perform.
What songs are you singing in it?
We sang 2 songs. We sang For Good from Wicked and Lean on Me by Bill Withers.
On the 7th, 8th and 9th of March, the school held its annual dance show. There were many performances from Sandy Upper, Sandy Academy and many lower schools. I'm here with a few people from the dance show, just going to ask a few questions. So, which was the best show in your opinion, or dance?
Nightmares at the moment. It's really, really good.
Okay, what was rehearsals like?
I suppose it was quite stressful really. I mean, there was a lot of people buzzing around, dancing, but I mean, it's well worth it.
Oh, he's taking his socks off. It's going down. What's been the most difficult part about it all?
Most difficult part? Gosh, that's a hard question. I think they find it so enjoyable. It's not a difficult thing. I think sometimes the students that come over to teach them find it hard because obviously they're not used to teaching. But they've done a really good job, so.
Okay, what was your favourite bit about the dancing overall?
You get to learn new stuff and you work with people that you haven't actually worked with before.
Can you see taking dance as something a lot more serious in the future?
Yeah.
So think about maybe a job when you're older?
Yeah, because I do dance, so yeah.
Okay. What were the teachers like? Were they fun?
Yeah, they're really fun.
So out of dancing overall, did you enjoy it? Have you learned a lot more things out of it?
Yeah.
And you're all from what school?
Burgoyne.
Okay. How often did you do them all? Was it once every week or more?
On Tuesday. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, okay. On Sunday the 25th of March, I entered the Sport Relief Mile and done a 3-mile run. See how I and the others also running got on. Sports Relief is an event run by Comet Relief and it takes place every 2 years. Comet Relief funds projects in both the UK and Africa, and I'm here to run 3 miles as part of the Sports Relief Mile fundraising event. So I've got my GoPro on my head and I'm ready. Getting sponsored to do the mile is a brilliant, fun and affordable way to raise money for Comic Relief. No matter what people do or how much cash they raise for Sport Relief 2012, money will be spent by Comic Relief to help change lives both here in the UK and across the world's poorest countries. £50 could feed 100 vulnerable children living on the streets in India for a day. £100 could run a school for a week, educating more than 300 children whose families are affected by HIV and AIDS in Kenya. Over 1 million people took part in the Sport Relief Mile, as well as millions of people taking part in other fundraising activities. The current Sport Relief total stands at over £50 million and counting. I've done it!
Let's do it.
Right, I and thousands across the country have done the mile for Sport Relief. The whole school will be doing their Sport Relief mile this Friday to play their part in this fantastic cause.
Hi, I'm George and I'm here with a group of sixth formers that have just achieved 2 awards for their Young Enterprise project. For those students that aren't aware of the scheme, can you explain to us what Young Enterprise is?
Essentially, it's a national scheme to encourage entrepreneurship. So students run their own company for a year and they sell their own products and or services.
You have created and sold a number of products for the Young Enterprise. Can you tell us a bit about what these are?
We've created 2 products, and one of which is our bilingual children's books. We use lovable characters and simple stories to help children learn one of 3 languages that we offer.
Our second product are acrylic keyrings that we can personalise thanks to the laser cutter in the DT department, and we use recycled acrylic from the DT department, so we sort of like stay with our sustainable message, and we sell them for £1, so it's high profit as well.
Are these still available to buy?
Yes, they are, and if anyone's interested in purchasing any, you can come talk to any of us or Mrs. Kelly.
You attended the regional area finals for the Young Enterprise scheme, and you came away with 2 awards. What are they?
These 2 awards are Best Company Report and also Most Innovative Product.
Sounds like a great scheme, and you have obviously picked up a lot of business skills. What else have you gained from running this scheme?
A great sense of achievement and strong friendships throughout the team.
Thank you, guys. If you're interested in taking part in the scheme next year, then speak with Miss Kelly in the Business Studies.
We have a new business and finance correspondent joining the broadcast team. Max will provide reports and stories for both the main broadcast and a new broadcast by its service. He starts with a special report on youth unemployment.
Unemployment in this country is still on the increase, with the current figure standing at 8.4%. Youth unemployment is also on the increase, with a rise up to 22.3% of 16 to 24-year-olds. The number of 16 to 24-year-olds now out of work has risen to 2.86 million. As a result of this, young people aged between 16 and 24 are now having to fight to find stable work and, more importantly, the career path they actually want to choose.
Due to the massive fight for jobs, it is vital that all young people get the best qualifications they can to give them the best chance of getting a job they want. Good GCSEs and external qualifications are now effectively compulsory to ensure that you can go into work and get that university placement, college placement, or go directly from school into work. However, forget the doom and gloom for a minute, because in most cases, if you get the qualifications you need and providing them up to a good standard, you will have a very good chance of going into the career you want. Many people that are unemployed are people who have not put in the effort and failed their GCSEs and any external qualifications. Some people even think they can live off job seekers allowance, but this being on average only £50 a week will never cover the cost of anything in the long run. However, there are a lot of people in the figures that have generally got excellent qualifications but simply cannot get the jobs they want due to high demand and competition. Sometimes with anything up to 70 people going for one job, such high numbers applying for jobs, the employers cannot interview everyone and will filter down the candidates based on their qualifications and previous experience. Many employers are now looking not just for GCSEs but for extracurricular activities as well, such as qualifications like Scouts, Cadets, the Duke of Edinburgh Award, and even things such as the Allen tests like most of you have just taken and passed. This all adds up and helps give the employer a better picture of you to make sure you are worth the money that they are paying you.
The broadcast team has started a new spin-off site called Broadcast Extra. This is an area of the school broadcast website with footage that could not fit into the main broadcast, behind-the-scenes footage and extra videos made by the broadcast team. Take a look at the new area at www.sandyupper.net/broadcast. If you'd like to be involved in the broadcast or any of the planned new broadcast services, then email us at broadcast@sandyupper.net. Anyway, that's it for this half term. See you guys in the next broadcast in a few weeks. Bye!